In this video today, we're going to talk about women and we're going to talk about video games. And I specifically want to talk to you about what I learned from playing at a high level video games, what I learned and the parallels that I was able to draw into my dating game, okay, and actually get laid more. Can you believe that? I was playing video games. I learned so much from playing video games, and I took those same lessons and I applied it to dating and applied it to meeting women, and it got me more results, okay? And so let's get straight into the video.
No, one more.
Bomb down. Bomb down.
One more side. Stay side.
White box, one.
Bomb is close to us. He dinked me. One is here. That's right.
Nice.
What a beast!
Oh
Boom!
my god, going.
Out short, one monster. Pushing B.
Side B. Side B.
On bank, I think.
That side. Side.
Bank, one back, bank.
Planting B. Monster inside. Monster inside. Low side. Low. Side.
Nice.
Nice.
Back B.
One more
No,
to
he's
back B.
Cause you smoked, you fucked around, bitch.
What did he do? I didn't fall. He's short for sure.
I think he might be boiler.
Take
Yeah.
brother, yeah.
No, I'm gonna go B. Please. What the fuck?
No.
That's
no
one
way.
or is it two? Like one there or what?
Yeah, I
I
think
thi-
so.
I think it was only one guy. Cause one guy was bottom.
I'm
middle.
gonna chance. I take any chance. Maybe I'm I'm taking a huge chance.
Nice. You got this one.
Yeah.
You took a very big chance.
Nice, bro.
One of my favorite games right now is Counter-Strike. I am playing at a high level, not a professional level, but a higher than average level in Counter-Strike. Now, I do something very, very unique. The more higher level you go, most guys that play the video game, they play with teammates or they play with friends. But I solo queue. Okay, the game that I play is called Counter-Strike. It's 5 versus 5. Simple. It's 12 rounds, okay? And the first to 13 wins the game, okay? So I solo queue. What does that actually mean? It means when I press play, I'm alone, I'm solo, and I get paired up with 4 randoms. It's kind of like cold approach, right? You go on the street, you go talk to girls, they're randoms. You don't know them. You never met them. You don't know what it's going to be like to be with them. In the same way, when I play the video game, I solo queue. I always solo queue. People even invite me and they try to duo queue. They try to, hey, come play with us. We're 4 people. I just play by myself. I just play, I press play, and I play by myself because I want to continuously be in the experience of hanging out in the game and playing with random people. Now, when you play with random people in the video game, you can get shitty teammates, you can get teammates that don't know the game, you can get teammates that get pissed off, you can get teammates that have a bad game, you can get teammates that are toxic, you can get teammates that are just like creating bad atmospheres, you can get teammates that are threatening each other, you can get teammates that leave the game mid-game. There's all these things, these trouble things that could potentially happen, as well as you can get teammates that do very well, right? And are positive and uplifting and so on and so forth. When you go on the street, when you go to the bar, go to the club, you can meet toxic girls, you can meet girls who are like crazy, you can meet girls who are rude. Again, you're just getting paired up with random women, right? And anything could happen, right? So it's very, very similar. It's just you're sitting in front of a computer, playing a video game, or you're going to the bar, playing the game, or you're going on the street, playing the game. It's the same thing, right? And so what the first thing that this video game taught me, especially Counter-Strike, was it taught me to focus on myself and my own actions. I cannot control who gets in my team. I cannot control that because I solo queue, right? I don't queue with people I know, right? So in the same way, when I go on the street, I'm not meeting girls through friends. I'm not meeting girls through an organized event. It's literally random girls on the street. And all I can control is my actions. I can only control my game. Am I positive? Am I happy? Am I performing to the best of my ability? Okay? Am I calm under pressure? If I meet toxic teammates in the video game, I make sure that I'm also not toxic, okay? I become more calmer, more relaxed. I try to say reassuring things. I try to even step up my game and play better so I can get the win. Because if I lose, my elo score goes down, okay? If I win, my elo score goes up. Even if I have shitty teammates, I could probably win the game by myself if I play really, really good. So in the same way, when I go to a bar, when I go to a club, whatever, if the situation is not so good, if I play the hand that I'm dealt with the best, I will get laid from some girl in the bar that's cute, that's hot, that's attractive, or from the street, whatever, right? If I meet a girl on a date and she's like this, or she's like annoying or on her phone a lot, I'm just calm, I'm just masculine, I set down the boundaries, and I play the hand that I'm dealt with to the best of my ability. Now, many games that I have are losing games, okay? And here's the real key advice. You can still improve in a losing game. Even though you lost the game, you can upgrade your game to the next level, meaning you can learn your positions better, you can learn your rotations better, you can throw better grenades, you can become a better communicator, and you can, practice clutching rounds. Maybe you're the last enemy left and there's 4 enemies left and you clutched around, but ultimately you lose the game, so you got a little bit better at clutching, right? And I'm gonna show you one clip right now of me clutching around. All right, so we're back in this video. I ultimately lost that game, but I was so happy going into the next game because I clutched that round, right? I played really, really good. And it gave my teammates a little bit of a moral boost, me clutching that round and playing really good. But ultimately, we did end up losing the game. But I went to win 4 in a row after that because I came to the next games after that knowing, hey, I just clutched around. I fucking played really good. I felt so good about my performance. I only look at my performance. I don't look at my win rate. I don't look at anything. I know that if I consistently have a good performance, even though I have bad teammates, I will win some games. So in the same way, when I go on the street, when I go to the bar, when I go to the club, I look at performance only. Was I charming? Was I confident? Was I funny? Did I play the hand that I was dealt with? Okay. Let's say there's a girl over there. She has a boyfriend, but she's into me. And there's another girl there, single. She's into me. Did I pick the right girl? Obviously, the girl that's single, that's into me. Not wasting my time with the girl that's into me, that has a boyfriend emotionally, maybe somewhat available, right? Did I play all these different situations correctly, right? Let's say I have a phone number, Instagram, whatever from a girl. I over-text her. That's my problem. I'm needy. That's my problem. I go to a bar. I'm tired. That's my problem. Anything performance related, it's my problem. I turn my eyes, okay? My eyes are outward, right? But I turn my attention inwards. I turn my eyes and my attention in. Only me. There's nothing outside me. How am I doing performance-wise? And if I'm showing up and having poor performances, I gotta take a step back and look at my own performance and figure out the keys for me to move forward, okay? And sometimes you play the video game to the best of your ability, you're having a really great game and you lose. Sometimes you go to the bar, you go to the club, you go to the street, you go on dates, you go whatever, and you have a really good performance. You're confident, you're funny, you're charming, you're even like thinking to yourself, holy shit, I can't believe I'm this funny. You know, you're funny, you're witty, you're charming, you're cool, you're interesting, all these kind of things. And you don't end up getting laid. Well, you had a great performance, but ultimately you didn't win the game of getting laid, right? But if you consistently show up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you have great performances after great performances, you're eating good, you're sleeping good, you're taking care of yourself, you're just firing on all cylinders. You're on fire. You're gonna smash. It's really that simple. But a lot of you guys, you're doing the same mistake a lot of the guys are doing in the video games. Their performance is going like this. Up, down, because you're getting emotionally affected. You're getting emotionally affected by the things that are happening. If a girl's rude to you, you get emotionally affected. You stop talking to girls. You mope around. You had a bad date that didn't work out. You mope around. You're self-sabotaging. You're not like if something bad happens to you, you get so emotionally affected that your overall performance goes down. Well, for me, because I learned that from the video game, from over and over again, solo queuing over and over again, I learned just to focus on me. I don't give a fuck about what happens. Sometimes my teammates argue, I don't even talk. I just concentrate even harder on my game. So there's so many teammates that argue with each other, and I just tune out their arguments. Sometimes I even mute them. There's a mute function in the game. So I mute them, okay? And then I just fucking play my game. I don't care about their mood. I don't care how happy they are. I don't care if they're doing well. I don't care if they're doing poorly. I just play my game. That's it, my game. That's it, my game. Nothing else. Same way when I go to the bar, when I go to the street, when I go to the club, I just care about my performance. And again, I'm very, very self-reflective. If I had a bad performance, I had a bad performance. I can only go back a couple of steps, look at what I did wrong and correct it for the next interaction, and that's it. This is called emotional resilience. A lot of you guys have zero emotional resilience. A girl insults you once, you just cry, you just burst down in tears, you stop talking to girls. Let's say you have a girl that flakes on you. I've talked to guys, they got flaked 2 times in a week and they're like, fuck it, I give up dating. It's like losing two games in the video game in a row and be like, fuck it, I don't play anymore today because I'm just a loser now. Okay, a lot of you guys take it personal. Your wins and your losses, you personalize them. You go, if you're winning in video games, or let's say women in this case, you're a winner. Wow, I've seen this happen to so many guys. They're smashing, they're getting laid, dates are going great. And they're like, I'm a winner, I'm a champion, yeah. And then they get bad experiences, dates don't go well, they didn't get laid for 2 weeks or whatever it is, and they go, oh, I'm a loser. And their performance is always emotional based. Okay, if they're doing well, emotionally, their performance goes up. If they're doing poorly emotionally, the performance goes down. You have to be like this. And all you want to do is have consistent good performances, okay? And again, when you play video games, especially the elo-based video games, the rating-based games, your rating is going to go up and your rating is going to go down. It's just going to be like this. It's going to be like, there's nobody that goes up, like this, especially if you're solo queuing. There's nobody that you're solo queuing, you're in random teams all the time. There's nobody that wins every game all the time forever, right? And so you have to divorce yourself from the end outcome and only look at your performance, because if you consistently perform well, you're gonna win in every sphere of life. Now, that's all I have to say in this video today. Take a moment to reflect. Are you really emotional? And should men really be that emotional about the things that are happening? This is something that you have to philosophize on your own. Okay, you have to reflect on it. Spend days, weeks, months, years reflecting on it. I remember the first time I reflected on this was like 7 years ago. Again, I was stuck in that thing. I met girls. If it went well, I was the champion. I was King Kong. If it went poorly, I was like, yeah. And I was like, I want to get out of that. And I'm just going to aggressively self-focus. It takes mental effort. It takes mental effort until you've done it consistently for a long time. Then it becomes second nature. Now it's second nature. Something bad happens, I go, oh, whatever. And I just let it go. And I look at the lesson. Hey, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Maybe I should have done that. And sometimes you're doing really, really, really well, but it's just not working. Just because you do well doesn't mean you're going to win the video game. Just because you do well doesn't mean that you're going to get the girl. But you can jump into the next game, win that game. You can jump into the next interaction and get the girl and get laid, okay? Don't have your performance based on emotion. It's cold, it's calculated, and it should, above all else, be logical. That's all I had to say in this video today. If you like this video, like the goddamn video, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll holler back at you, boy!